everyone, Joseph Onesta, Type 2 mentor here. And today we're moving on to the second secret. This is the hunger and cravings thing that the part of what I do with my clients that helps them make the biggest changes in their lives. And today we're just going to talk about something that is actually going to start bringing your blood sugar down noticeably. In fact, do what I tell you to do and measure your blood sugar regularly, and you'll see a change just in a matter of even a week or two. You'll actually start seeing the change. So what we're going to do, we've identified the carbs on our plate, and we even talked about cutting down a little bit. What we're going to do now is, as you start plating your food, what I want you to do is only take half of a portion of your carbohydrates, whatever the carbohydrates on the plate are or would normally be. So if you are, for example, you usually eat 2 ears of corn at the cookout, it becomes 1. A hamburger with 2 buns, you take the top bun off, or the bottom one, it's up to you. Learn to eat with a knife and fork if that's a little too messy for your fingers, and I think it should be. So we're going to cut our carb portions in half. So if you're snacking on carbs and it's 100% carbohydrates on the plate, say you put a handful or a small bowl of popcorn, and now you're only going to eat half a bowl of popcorn, you could beef that up, and your plate too, with things like more protein. I love hard-boiled eggs. You may or may not. More protein and above ground vegetables. That's nothing starchy like potatoes or carrots or sweet potatoes. We want to use above ground vegetables that are not starchy. So you could have more of that. You could add a salad. You could add olives, avocado. You could, these things, cheese. Cheese works really well. Having these things around instead of what you normally would snack on, nuts, by the way, nuts are great. Also, and on your regular dinner plate, just cut the portions in half and eat until you're satisfied. Eat until you're satisfied. Plan the next meal when you're done, and don't eat until then. And that's where we want to go. If you eat until you're satisfied, you should be able to make it to the next meal. So this is the lifestyle change. Now, some of you will have to do this again later, depending on the degree of your progress and how quickly things are changing. But keep in mind that your body doesn't yet know that you're setting up a new normal. And so it might take a little time. Also, if you are taking a medication that may result in low blood sugar, you're going to have to test your blood a little bit more rigorously and familiarize yourself, please, with the symptoms of low blood sugar, because cutting your carbs in half is like adding a very powerful medication to your regimen. You're actually consuming fewer carbohydrates. Those of you who are injecting insulin will understand that you need less insulin based on the carbs you're consuming, right? But those of us who don't inject insulin, and we're just taking meds that our doctor told us to make, we need to familiarize ourselves with the symptoms of low blood sugar. And there's a link in the description. So please do that, and have something handy in case you do experience low blood sugar, that you know what to do. Remember, Joseph Onesta, Type 2 mentor here, not a doctor, not a research scientist, a clinical hypnotist from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who reversed his own diabetes and lost 100 pounds. And now I help my clients to do the same. All right? Joseph Onesta, thanks for spending the time with me, and I look forward to seeing you and talking with you soon. Next time.